Your close-up shots are going to get a lot better with this. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I just bought this TYCKA, and it's a macro lens. And one of the reasons that I picked this up is that I realized as I was doing some tabletop reviews, the lens on my new iPhone does not necessarily take those close-in macro shots as well as my old iPhone, to be really honest. So I thought I'd pick this up to make it a little better. So hard case here, so you'll always have a place to store it. Looks like we also get microfiber cleaning cloth, a little carabiner so you can clip it to stuff, and micro USB cable to charge it, because this lens is not just a lens, but it's also a light. So let me show you what we get here on the business end of this. So first of all, we get this clip. Now, most of these universal lenses for smartphones are going to be clip-based. So some of them will work with a case that you have to buy specifically for your phone, but I like these because they're just a little easier, a little future-proof. We have these little silicone tabs on both sides here, so when it grips onto your phone, it should stay there. So that shouldn't be a problem. And you can see it's just a little spring-loaded clip here. But the cool thing about this is that the micro USB port here is to charge this little light. So it's kind of considered a selfie ring, although it's a very, very small ring light here. It's about the size of a silver dollar. And on the back here, we have the power button. So if I hit that, you can see that it's on. And it looks like we go from a white light to a yellow light to a bright white to off. So we get a lot of different colors there, which is pretty cool. And then here is the macro lens, little cover on it. Looks like an aluminum housing. We've got a little wavy edge to it right there. The back kind of comes off just like this. And then looks like it comes in two parts here. So we get kind of this big lens right here, which I think is the macro part. And then we have another lens right there. This will screw in here. It actually screws the wrong way. A little threading in here into here. Now, I'm not sure which one of these combos is better, so I'm going to try them out and then we will see. And now I'm going to put this dummy phone here, and then I'm going to clip this onto the camera lens here so we can see what it looks like. You can actually see quite a bit more. It actually kind of looks like a wide angle lens, but if I brought this to the camera before at this distance, this is where I would start losing image quality, would start getting very blurry, and I'm continuing to bring this very, very close, and you can see here that I can bring it pretty close, not right up against the camera, but pretty close, so we can get in there and see some of the details. You can certainly see the numbers on that clock there. So let me modify the lens one more time and see if it gets any better. Alright, now I've unscrewed this larger lens here, and I just have this smaller lens, so I'm going to go ahead and clip this on. Ooh, everything's pretty blurry now, but what's interesting about this, now if I bring this phone up, it's out of focus, and until I get it really, really close. So wow, this is really close. You can actually see the dots in the printing now. So if you need to get some really close close-ups of things, well then you can remove this piece here. So I think in most cases having these two together here is going to be just fine. But what I love about this is it seems to be a pretty good macro lens with a light on it. So if something like this is going to make your filming or photography a little bit better, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out!
We can discover more and explore so much deeper. We can live better than ever thanks to Peter. Peter Von Panda. Peter Von Panda.
Hard case here. So